I can't make a noise even. Good afternoon, everybody. For you to know who I am, I'm Neville. I'm Neil's best man and his father. I would like to thank you all for coming today to celebrate Neil and Nadine's wedding. I want to say how beautiful the bridesmaids look today, who were only outshone by the bride herself, who looked amazing. Also, the usher, who done an excellent job and looked superb. I'm going to call upon a few people to say a few words. Firstly, I will ask Neil the groom. Yeah? You are? Quick.
Right, I hope my emotions don't get the better of me today, but if they do, I think you'll have to persevere with me. Right, I'd like to thank everybody for coming today and celebrating this special occasion. I know some of you come a long way to be with us today. We know that Banwyn is a very long, long way from here. As you all know, I'm a chatterbox, and I could probably talk and talk and talk. But I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I think that's going to be a bit of music for a lot of people's ears. I'd like to start by saying, I'm sure you'll all agree with me, that my beautiful wife looks stunning today. Nad, look beautiful. Right on. Nad, I remember the weekend we had in the treehouse in Brecon, and I popped the question. Thank you for saying yes. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I think you are a truly amazing person. You'll have to bear with me, I'm not very good at this. I think you will all agree with me that the bridesmaids, Sarah and Theo, they look beautiful princesses. And Harley, of course, you look handsome as ever. Thank you, three of you, you've done this lovely. Nad, I want to start by saying I think you're a truly amazing person and a fantastic mum to Sarah. It's something that you don't give yourself credit for. You always put yourself out and put Sarah first. Not only that, you're planning our future, planning our wedding, and on top of that, studying for your masters. I think you are an amazing person, and also for raising a beautiful girl, Sarah. Although she calls me a weirdo and a poo house. Hazel, Terrell, my new in-laws, thank you for everything you're doing for us, and welcoming into your family and raising such a beautiful daughter. Terrell, I am now your son-in-law. Right. Mum, Dad, thank you for being there all my life and everything you do for me. Hence why I couldn't think of a better best man than my father. Dad, you scrubbed up well. Mum, you look beautiful too. I'd also like to say thank you to Suzette and all the members of staff. Particularly Lou, she've jeopardised the Sunday today, rolled up her sleeves to join us in this special occasion. So Lou, we'll have a drink later for you, right? Right. I wasn't going to explain to you today how me and Nadine first met, but considering I'm a bit of a chatterbox, I thought I'd give a bit of an explanation. It all started off back in the 90s when myself and Nadine were studying in school. She caught my eye in the playground. No, me and Nadine have thought about this and we're going to set this record straight. Terrell, I do apologise. We met in the Dark Arch in Neath. For those who don't know the Dark Arch in Neath, it's a nightclub. And for two people, well, two teenagers who meet in a nightclub in Neath, it's not the ideal place to be. Nad, I'll leave you explain that to your mum and dad later. I remember seeing Nadine for the first time and she looked truly amazing. I can remember the butterflies. Sorry, best people. I don't expect myself to be like this. I can remember the butterflies the first time my stomach kicking in and I plucked up the courage and walked across the dance floor. When Nadine asked, "Are you Ian Goose, brother?" I replied, "Yes. Do you fancy a kiss?" So I'll leave that one as it is anyway, right? After that, I spent the next couple of years on the 158 bus to Banwyn on quite a regular basis. And after a while, we went our separate ways. went our separate ways and through different life paths. But those life paths have brought us back together thanks to the wonders of Facebook. So Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, I owe you a pint. Thank you very much. So it's 25 years later and I'm sat in my house, minding my own business, when I get a friend's request on Facebook and the butterflies kick straight back in again. You got it. It's the girl from the 90s, Nadine Morgan. We exchanged a few messages and I asked Nadine if she fancied meeting up for a coffee, for old time's sake. I suggested we met on my next 18 days. That's about 2 months away for anybody to know. Nadine replied, yes, go on then, we'll meet tomorrow. No pressure. So that was that bit. To everybody in this place here, they'll know that I'm terrified of flying. I got a massive fear of flying. I can't, you know, I've been to airports, I've walked out of airports, I've cancelled holidays, they just cannot get me on a plane. But thanks to Nadine, she has managed to get me on a plane 5 times. And now I'm even suggesting where we can go next. It just goes to show what you'll do when you truly love someone. Flying isn't the only change that's happened since I met Nadine. I've gone from working, hanging out at home and hobbies, to Barbie dolls, LOLs, playing hide and seek, and I never thought I would remember the name Rebecca Zamola. And all the other YouTubers that Sarah's into. But you know what? I wouldn't change it for the world. I love them both to pieces. A little deep breath, but then. Sorry, everyone. Overall, Nadine, thank you for turning out to being a beautiful woman and the love of my life. And thank you for saying yes to me. And thank you for making me the happiest man alive. I'd like to finish off now, if you could all just raise a glass to me and Nadine and Sarah's future. All right? Hey, hey! Thank you. A round of applause, be right? Come on, come on.
Keep the camera fixed on these, they're going to do something.
Granny's turn.
What's that mic for?
It's recording, it is, isn't it? Right, let's make sure what I got everything now, Bea. What, love? Yeah, I will. Right, Ash now and Sarah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Neville. Because I like talking so much, Terrell suggested I say a few words instead of him today, which I'm really happy to do so. First of all, we would like to congratulate Nadine and Neil on their marriage today. Congratulations to you both. Nadine, as usual, you look absolutely beautiful. And Neil, you don't look too bad either. Very handsome, I must say. I was going to say, I don't think everyone knows this, but Neil has just explained some of the, when you were dating years ago. But what I did right was, I don't think everyone knows this, but when Nadine and Neil were at school, they dated for a short while. Then went their separate ways, only to find each other years later.
You must be loved, love, love. You must be loved, love, love. Love is the best.
Obviously, it was meant to be. Obviously, it was meant to be. Thank you, Irene and Co. That was absolutely brilliant. And I must say a special thank you to Maria. I asked her to join in today, but not sing, just mime. I think the whole family will agree that she has got a terrible voice. Thank you, Maria. Thank you very much. Neil, you are very lucky to have Nadine as your wife. Not many women would put up with you talking all the time. Talk, talk, talk. He doesn't stop. Nadine said he even talks in his sleep. I try and have a conversation with him, but the minute I start to say something, he says, sorry to interrupt. But it's not easy, believe me. But I think I have found a solution. Duct tape. That should do the trick. And Nadine, you were very lucky to have Neil as your husband. Not many men would put up with your untidiness, forever leaving things about the place, and Neil constantly having to tidy up after you. And in all fairness, never complaining. Do you know, every time I go into Nadine's car, I feel as if I'm stepping into a recycling centre. She really is that bad. So much so, whenever cars goes out with her in the car, she will always bring out along a carrier bag so she can clear the passenger seat for her to be able to sit down. Sorry, Neil, but she's never going to change.
Oh, I know what it is.
But do you really want her to change?
No, not at all.
That's good. Nadine, me and Daddy want to wish you, Neil and Sarah, and the best of everything life has to offer. Health, wealth and happiness. We hope you have a lovely life together and plenty of holidays abroad. Well, that's enough about Neil and Nadine now. What about the children? Don't they look adorable? Yeah. And they've done a fantastic job today. Well done. And as agreed, there's plenty of sweets for you later.
Yes.
Okay, Tell and myself would like to thank you all for coming along today to celebrate Nadine and Neil's special day. Hope you all have a fun, fab time. Enjoy. If you just follow this simple rule, which is eat, drink, dance, especially the men, and get merry. You should all have a great time. And hopefully no hangovers in the morning. Right, I think you've heard enough about my voice now, so I'll end by saying, may I ask you all to stand, raise your glass, and make a toast to Nadine and Neil, the bride and groom. The bride and groom. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! Thank you, Liz.
Thank you, Mum. Nice one.
Oh, and it's Sarah's turn now.
Mum, can you pass me my...
Oh, sorry,
Do
darling.
the speech now.
Yes. Right. Oh, sorry, love.
Yeah. Where's my speech paper gone?
It's on
For you, darling.
Mommy.
Sorry, nice and loud.
Okay.
Come on in, Sarah.
I'll stand by you.
Stand loud, now, loud, very loud.
I'll say it in, I'm going to say a few words now.
Congratulations to the stinkiest people in the world. This is the worst day ever because I could be playing Roblox. And I have to say, the people on the cake, the faces are disgusting. Thank you, and you may enjoy yourself, stinky poozes.
Well done, Sarah.
That's all I
Now I'd like to close it all up now by welcoming Nadine into the family. And all that remains for me to say is that I hope you have a great day today and enjoy a long and happy life together.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, raise your glass for a toast to the
Thank you.